It is hard to talk on the camera when Dad is behind you cleaning your windows. Good morning, guys. Welcome back for another video here at Triple R Farms. My name is Daniel and it is August the 22nd. Man, I'm telling you what, Wayne must be loading out a lot of trucks because this pile was a lot bigger than that a couple days ago, and we're bringing it out of the field pretty quickly, and he must be loading a lot of trucks out of here every day because like I said, it was a lot bigger than that pile a couple days ago. And I mean, everybody on our crew has been working like crazy. I mean, it has been flawless. Wayne is down here working like crazy, loading trucks out every day. I think he's getting over 20 loads a day out of here. James, Roy, Friday, they are hauling all the corn out of the field to the dryer, and I hadn't hardly had to stop. They have been, I don't even know when they eat lunch, but they do. I guess they do. But they have kept that combine running. Mark, he's on the grain cart. I'm telling you, I'll put him up against any grain cart driver because you know you got a good grain cart driver when I never have to get on the radio to tell him anything. He already knows what to do, and he already knows if I'm going to tell him something, he already does it. I don't even have to tell him. He just knows what I'm thinking. So Philip's helping out when he can on the grain cart. Dad's down here running the dryer and all, keeping this whole operation going. So everybody on the Triple R Farms crew has just been blowing it out of the water, working very, very hard. So made my life easy. All I gotta do is run that combine. But here's what we got on tap for today. It's gonna be a busy day. I don't know if you watched in the last video or one of the last videos, I had a sprocket on my Gehringhoff corn head go out, big old sprocket. Anyway, I've got that part in. I also ordered the chain with it, so I've got those two parts in my truck. I don't know if we're gonna have time to put that on today. Dad is coming out there to the field this morning to meet us. He thinks he has a remedy on helping those corn stalks from getting choked up on my header. So we'll see what he's got in mind on that. Also, Professor Brenda Ortiz from Auburn University is coming down with Pablo, and I've got some test plots that they wanted me to do this year, so we did the test plots, and it's on applying different amounts of nitrogen on the corn, and today I think we're going to combine those test plots. So hopefully it'll be a busy day, it'll be a fun day, and we get a lot of corn cut, and also we're going to be in the irrigated field down there at Gray Rocks. Probably going to be the best corn that I cut. It's going to be in that field, so I'm excited to see what it's going to be averaging. So yeah, let's get this baby started. I didn't notice it when I walked up. Did you notice it?
It wasn't like that when you was down there. If it had done that when you were first moving, you could tell.
Oh, it'd been leaning so, especially when I had my auger out. The whole combine would have been leaning over. He gonna get mad. I don't know why that air compressor, you have to pull it, you have to crank it up about 8 times before it kicks off and gets going. Dad's about to have a stroke in there, probably. This thing's up. Huh?
You were in a hole and this was on a ridge. Look at the tire. You need a gauge. Get my air gauge.
Yeah, it was flat. Well, the cap, that was the wrong cap.
Took off the wrong thing.
Golly, the other part unscrewed. Well, we never found the leak, but I do think we have a leak in that tire because it was just a coincidence that I was in a hole leaning that way and it just made it look really flat, but I still think we got a leak. So we're gonna watch it, see what happens, but we got it aired up. Now we're about to top off with diesel. Then we're gonna see what Dad's got planned for the header, but I do see he brought the portable steam cleaner. You gotta fill up with diesel. I got it going. Be careful when you climb up because it's got a lot of pressure on that hose. That thing may come out.
Okay.
Don't hit the hose when you're climbing up there.
All right.
You don't want a diesel bath. I think I got enough for today. Yes, I know my windows are filthy. We are gonna wash the cab after we get done with what he wants to do. All right, what's the plan that you're gonna do?
We're gonna wash it off. Those, what do you call them?
Snouts?
Snouts. We're gonna wash them off good, dry them. Then I'm gonna spray this wax on them. See if it make it slicker, so it'll slide in there better. I don't know if it's gonna work. Maybe worth a shot.
What is that?
Lucas Speed Wax, fast and easy. Got it at Walmart. Let it dry a little bit.
So this right here is where that big sprocket I ordered. Take off this cover and it's a big sprocket right here, and what it does, it turns that auger. Anyway, we're not gonna fix it today, but we do have it in the truck. Dad did fix this bearing right here, which was going out. Anyway, he put a brand new one on right there. Didn't have to do anything to this side. And here is the sprocket. She's a big one. Brand new from H&R in Columbus, H&R AgriPower. And also, like I said, got the right chain to go with it. So that will be done another day, but we've got it. I think we got everything. Let's go cut some corn. Whoa, gosh. Okay, I'm still in second gear. Holy cow. Man, we took off going 15 miles an hour. All right, now we're in first gear. Let's try this again. Man, that corn looks really good. Okay, so we've gone around and cut most of all the end rows where the test plots are. We got the end rows out of the way. So now we are ready to head off through the field and start doing some of these test plots. There they are. Hello. How are you?
Good. Great to see you. I'm happy. Happy that we finally are at this point of the season.
This is Professor Ortiz right here. All right, what's up, Emmanuel?
I'm good. How are you?
All right, well, I'm gonna let Miss Brenda Ortiz and Manuel, I'm gonna let them explain to them kind of what Auburn University is doing out here at Grey Rocks. So I'm gonna let them take it away if y'all missed those videos on the last ones. So what we got here?
Good morning, everyone. So nitrogen management is extremely important. Farmers are always trying to identify the best nitrogen rate, seeding rate to apply it in a field. There are tools right now, commercial tools that provide in-season nitrogen recommendations. One of the tools is Adapt-N that now is owned by Yara International and soon will be commercialized through Nutrien. So we, Auburn University Crop, Soil and Environmental Sciences Department, has a partnership collaboration with Yara, and we are evaluating the on-farm recommendations done by that tool on multiple fields, and this is one of them. So this is the second year of corn at this particular farm. So the farmer didn't have a lot of history, past history from this particular site. So what we are doing in order not only to evaluate Adapt-N, but also to identify the best nitrogen rate according to the variability of this field. We have 3 nitrogen rates, and this field has tremendous within field variability mainly driven by differences in soil texture. So we have 3 management zones. We delineated the management zones using satellite data, only 1 year of yield data. We know we have to improve those zones, but we have 3 different rates. The farmer rate, we have 50 pounds above the farmer rate that we call it treatment 1, and we have 50 pounds of nitrogen below the farmer rate. And we have 3 repetitions of those rates on 12 row strips. What data have we collected, Emmanuel, from this site?
Okay, thank you very much. So since we began this particular project, we have been looking at the growth data. So the growth data, we've collected corn stalk diameter, and we've also collected data on leaf tissue samples at V5 and also at Silken. And we recently came to collect ear for the yield data, how do you call it, determination. So far that's the data we've collected, and we are here to also look at the yield using the harvester. Then we estimate what we've gotten based on the treatment that we impose, that is above the farmer's treatment and also below the farmer's treatment, and what the farmer also is doing as well. So that is it so far.
So what they're going to be doing is they're going to be taking off the information I'm getting on the combine right here. They're going to be taking that yield data and seeing what these different test plots did. All right, we got Miss Ortiz coming in here to ride and do the next part of the test plot, but I was going to get you to tell us where you're from, because he's quite a long ways off from home.
Yeah, sure, right. So good morning. My name is Emmanuel Hanyabi. I'm from Ghana. I'm currently a visiting scholar at Auburn University.
How long are you going to be here at Auburn?
I'll be here for 6 months already. I'm done with 3 months, so I'll be leaving in November. Yeah, 3rd.
And how long did it take you to get back to Ghana?
Ghana, it will take me like 12 hours to get to Ghana. Yeah.
3 different planes?
No, just one plane.
One plane.
But two stopovers.
Okay.
Yeah.
2 stops, 12 hours.
Yeah.
Quite a ride.
That's it. So it has been an interesting journey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Thank
we're
you
gonna
so
let
much.
Miss Ortiz get in, and
All
we're
right.
gonna keep cutting.
Yes, 2B, treatment 2B. We are very excited. Let's see if we have yield differences on this treatment that received 50 pounds of nitrogen more than what the farmer applied.
Okay, so we are coming up at the end of block 2, and we just did all the tests in the zone 2, and we're gonna check out the results, and I'll let Professor Ortiz tell y'all what happened.
And we are looking at preliminary yield results. So 2B, 2A, and 2Z are 3 different nitrogen rates. This is the yield average of every pass. Every pass is 1 acre in size. So 2A is the farmer's rate, and the average was 204 bushels. Okay, 2B is the nitrogen treatment that received 50 pounds above the nitrogen, the farmer's nitrogen rate, and 2C is the treatment or the strip that received 50 pounds of nitrogen below the farmer's treatment. So in this particular area of the field, we see on average, just on average, that we yield above the farmer's rate. So the treatment that received the highest nitrogen rate out yielded the farmer's area that received 50 pounds below.
And on zone 1, it was the opposite.
In zone 1, it was the opposite. We didn't see any yield response to an increase on nitrogen. So it seems preliminary data indicates that in low yielding areas with low yield potential, there is perhaps no need to increase nitrogen, perhaps even cutting back on nitrogen. And we are going to the 3rd block of this test, which cover the high yielding area of this field. So we are very excited. Perhaps those yield differences will be higher.
So like Miss Brenda said, we are about to do the 3rd zone, and what she's talking about, when they took the yield from last year and all, that was one of the highest yielding places in this particular field. So anyway, Emmanuel, or whatever, I'm butchering his name, but he rides with me to get the corn beside the test plots done, and then Miss Brenda, she'll jump in here when we get to the actual test. You know what time it is? So we're looking for 3A was the control, and it did 206. All right, now the 3B, which is way up here, it had the 50 extra pounds of actual N. It did 211. So we did get a little yield bump. 5 bushels to the acre. Y'all, this dust is unbelievable. My windows get so dirty so quick. But this will be the 3rd time I've had to wipe them off. Okay, so we had a 5 bushel difference between the control and the 50 plus pounds of N. 3C. Where the heck's 3C? Well, never mind, I didn't do the 3C. See, I'm getting all confused. Too many test plots. Yeah, 3C is right over there, so that would be the 50 minus 50 pounds of N from the control. So anyway, we'll have to take that one down on the next round to show you the results. I am getting confused. So we got through with the test plots, and today was just a ride along with me in the cab. I knew it was going to take a long time to do all these tests, so we just had to dedicate this video to, this will be our test plot video, basically is what we'll call it. We're done with them. Miss Brenda and Emmanuel, I want to thank them for coming out here and helping us get these things done. They're going to come back with a lot of data. They're going to get off my yield monitor and stuff and put together a ton of information. But what it looked like to me, just observing the yield monitor today, on land that is not high yielding land, it was not worth putting the extra 50 pounds of N. We saw practically no difference on the first test. We saw it yielded less. Now on the other parts of the field where there's a little bit better land, we're getting better yields. We still just got a little yield bump on about 5 bushels here, 6 bushels there. So, but to me it looks like on your lower yielding land, if you want to bump up some yields, nitrogen is not the way to do it. You better find other avenues, other ways to get the plant what it needs to get that extra yield. So tomorrow we'll be back out here at Grey Rocks, and we'll show some different stuff. We'll get outside the cab a little bit and get the camera out there. Also, we'll get some cool drone footage and stuff like that. So what I'm saying, thanks for sitting here with me on the test plot video day. And if you want to do me a favor, quick little thumb means you like the video, and we'll see y'all on the next one. We're out. Bye.